Auntie Faye, break the huddle, it's game day. Auntie Faye, break the huddle, it's game day. Don't talk nice to me. Talk sports to me. Auntie Faye in the building. Better come with receipts. Ravens flock, purple pride. Yeah, she reppin' that team. But when Coach Prime hit the field, she locked in on the screen. Shedeur in the pocket, Colorado got the spotlight. Auntie got the chat jumping, everybody act right. Laughing and giggling, but don't get it confused. She'll cook your whole take and then hit you with the news. 3 hypes a week, better spin them with cash. Use them on Auntie Faye when she pulls up in there. Chat going crazy, everybody say hey. It's Auntie Faye, breaks the huddle, clear the way. Break that huddle. Don't talk nice to me, talk sports to me. Auntie Faye got the mic, and she running the league. Ravens, Prime, Shedeur, all facts, no fumble. Tap in right now. Auntie Faye breaks the huddle.
Hey, niece and nephews, girl Auntie Faye, we are back with another video. All right, y'all, we're going to get right into Shedeur Sanders' press conference. He had a press conference yesterday, and we're going to get into a few things into what he said in the press conference, okay? I want y'all to listen in. You're going to hear Tony Grassi, Mary Kay. I asked her typical questions, and of course, our nephew is going to handle it all the right way. So before we get right into this, niece and nephew, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you hit that post notification so you never miss an upload from Auntie. Make sure you like the video, then hype the video, like it first, and then hype it 3 hypes. So we make sure you use them on me. All right, y'all, let's get right to it. Let's get to our nephew, okay?
I want to apologize for how things was last time I came up here before y'all. I think dearly I dislike when it's a lot of separation and when
Why is he apologizing? Wait a minute, what are we doing? Okay, nephew, I'm gonna let you do your thing. I'm gonna let you maybe, because if y'all remember the last press conference, he wasn't taking no shit. He was like, you're being messy. You're trying to. So he was being like that. I guess, I don't know. I don't know why he's apologizing. I don't think he should, but that's our nephew. He's gonna do what he feels to calm the noise down. I'm way okay with that, okay? I'm okay. And also, somebody was letting me know that in his press conference, he brought up the thing about the coach monkeying. So when we get to that, I'm going to respond to that, okay?
when something gets between the team and people get painted a certain way and all this different type of stuff. So that's where I get frustrated and I shut down, because this doesn't help us win. So it's kind of like an option, but not an option. So I feel drained when I express myself to people and places and cameras when it's not received and taken the right way, or we're trying to divide the team or anything like that. So
he's so grown.
That's where I was just trying to preserve my energy from going in depth with a lot of things. So definitely.
Shedeur, how do you think you played the last couple of weeks, just in relation to how you started?
Yeah, I think each and every day we improved as a team. I got more comfortable within the offense. There's definitely still challenges every day that you gotta correct and focus on and be able to improve.
Do you know when you'll be going into the game Saturday?
Coach Munkin, he's gonna tell you. Yeah, he told y'all. Y'all would know. Y'all would know as soon as we know.
Shedeur, coaches talk so much about the pre-snap operation, and yesterday Coach Schweitzer talked about
trying to save
those 8 seconds. How important is that in your role, and how much improvement do you think you made? The coaches all say that you've gotten so much better in that.
It's very important. That's why it's like,
Did you hear that? The pre-snap, the coach said that he got so much better in that. Now, yesterday I posted a clip of Jason Lloyd talking his shit about the pre-snap issues, and I don't know, where are they getting this shit from? I have no idea.
Why I talk about saving your energy, so you gotta, throughout my day, I find ways on how I can save my energy to be able to be a battery out there, to be able to operate fast, and do everything with a purpose and very quickly. You can't do all that when you pulled in a lot of different directions, because that's how I feel drained. I feel drained that way, and I tested it, so I know what helps me, what puts me in the best situation to operate, how the coaches would like.
Is there one thing in particular when you're in a game situation that you're really kind of looking forward to seeing where you've grown the most from last year? What from that Cincinnati game to finally getting back out there in a real game setting and seeing where it's improved the most?
No, we approach practice like a game, so it's the same amount of focus and seriousness that it is. So that's why I'm excited to feel. It's like, how similar does it feel to practice, honestly? Because it's a different type of intention and a mentality, that we go out there every day with.
Well, this is probably going to sound pretty good, but I saw somewhere that you have a blister or blisters on you.
That's Mary Kay asking about the blisters on his hands, okay?
Might make it a little bit difficult to throw. Is there any truth to that whatsoever?
That happened this past offseason, getting back into it. Just from throwing a lot. Honestly, that's where it came from. And they all healed up now. Yeah, but that was the thing, like I would say at the start of training camp and everything.
And you were
that,
still doing
we
good.
just had to work through and be able to figure out.
So Shedeur, you just said that you treat practice like a game. So what areas specifically do you think you've improved most in since that last game last season?
I would say being a great teammate, especially to that guy right there.
I got a question for you though.
Where's your
Okay, so he pointed at Quincy, okay? So Quincy's gonna come and ask him a question, and I'm gonna show you guys that clip on Quincy okay? I thought it was really, 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 really dope.
question?
If you had a walk out of the tunnel song, what song would it be?
It'll be perfect timing. It'll be perfect timing. I hope yours will be that too.
So you could go ahead with the answer if you would, please.
What was the question?
What you said that you treat practice like a game.
Mhm.
So my question was, what specific areas have you improved most?
I don't know who that is that's asking the question, y'all. I have no idea.
I wouldn't really say improve most. I'll say every area I try to improve. It's like a chart within myself and seeing, okay, if I got 10 different areas to improve, like let's improve each area every day, until it gets to max threshold. Max threshold, that'll take some time, That's going to take a couple years, max threshold. But I think I'm improving in every area
That's
overall.
right, nephew. That's
He
right.
was saying the other day that he wants to see you and Deshaun in preseason games because it's a little bit different when a quarterback can get hit. There's a little, maybe an extra layer of evaluation there. How, if at all, does the game change for you when you know you can be hit?
You gotta think of how many times I got hit in college.
Right.
That don't really faze me at all.
Exactly.
At this point,
They acting like they
in life.
like
And
they forgot,
obviously
nephew.
It's the league, and I got hit multiple times last year. So I like the challenge of going out there to be able to get the ball out of my hands so I don't get hit. That's the challenge for me. To be able to make the right reads, to be able to go through the progressions and figure it out. And even in practice, I don't take it lightly when I possibly could get hit, because I'm trying to improve the process and speed everything up. And it's extremely tough, but it's definitely a challenge I look forward to every day going out there.
Okay, so I'm going to get to the part about Coach Monken. I'm going to find that part, okay, and I'm going to come back. Okay, so here's the question right here. I don't know who asked the question. I don't know if it was Daryl. I think it was Daryl. It sounded like Daryl. Daryl is asking what happened on Saturday. Please listen to our nephew and what he has to say.
Yeah, I think that doesn't even faze me or get to me, or I think about that at all. I'm just thankful to be out able to practice, So sometimes you got to sit back and reflect on, why would I feel negative in this situation if last year was a total different situation? So I think about things that I'm thankful for in life and not that I really want. If you live in that want world, then you're going to always be searching.
Okay, so Daryl basically asked Shedeur, how does he feel about the switch and what happened? Was he upset about what happened? Now, we already know, once again, this is a press conference. Shedeur is not going to come on here and say, yeah, I was pissed off. Yeah, well, we already know Shedeur was pissed. We heard it from G. Budge. We heard it from Earl. We heard it from Tyvis. We heard it from people who were there, who saw him physically look pissed, okay? But please do not expect Shedeur to come on here on a press conference and say, yeah, I was pissed. I was upset. I didn't know, blah, blah. That's not going to happen. Okay. Shedeur is media trained and knows exactly what to say and how to say it. All right.
When, you found out, I guess, maybe before the walk you did.
Okay, here it is. Here's Mary Kay asking the right question. Well, not the right question, but she's asking a different question from Daryl. Daryl asked a emotional type of question, like, how did you feel, right? And Mary Kay is trying to ask our nephew, did he know? Okay.
That you weren't going to be taking the 1 reps, with the pads on that day. I watched you step up with the, in the 11 on 11s and sit like 3 straight passes right away, right where they needed to be. Did you take that as a positive and not let that become anything where you wondered why that was happening?
No, I don't think with the coaches that we have, you ever wonder. I think whatever is said is direct. Obviously, it's like we was informed, and everything the right way. So it was never a miscommunication between us, So I don't know.
Once again, Shedeur is saying what he is supposed to say, right? We already know Shedeur is not being honest, and that is okay. I'm not faulting him for not being honest, right? Because Shedeur is a quarterback trying to become QB1, okay? I need y'all to understand that. We already heard Coach Monken said that after the press conference, a few people came up to him to let him know that Deshaun got more reps. That Shedeur had more reps with the ones than Deshaun. So give Deshaun the reps. We already heard him say that, right? So what Coach Monken said and what Shedeur is saying contradicts each other. Shedeur is saying that they've been new. Coach Monken is saying that after the practice is when he decided to make that change. It's okay. We're not here to fault him. Once again, Shedeur is a player and he is supposed to, this is what Shedeur is supposed to say. Shedeur is media trained, okay? Because I know a lot of people be saying, oh, see, I told y'all, y'all ain't tell me shit, okay? Shedeur is media trained. What did y'all expect Shedeur to say? Oh yeah, like last minute coach came out and told me I was up. No, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. For those who think that's gonna happen, it's not gonna happen, okay? Good job, Shedeur, in the way you answer that question for never throwing your coaches underneath the bus. Remember when Kevin Stefanski was there, he didn't even throw Kevin Stefanski underneath the bus. And we already know Kevin Stefanski would treat him like shit. He still didn't throw him underneath the bus, okay? All right? I can tell that Shedeur likes Coach Monken. I can even tell Coach Monken likes Shedeur. They have a better relationship together than what Shedeur had with Kevin Stefanski. So please stop thinking that Shedeur is supposed to come on here and be like, oh, nah. Shedeur did exactly what he is supposed to do. He said exactly what he is supposed to say. #media trained. Okay, thank you.
I just don't really appreciate sometimes. If things happen, and if things happen, and
now he's
y'all
talking to
just
the
jump
media
on the coach like he just tripping or something, I don't.
We did jump.
I don't
on
really
our
like
coach.
that because it creates just extra, and I hope we all here to want to win, and be a team and be a franchise. So it's kind of like we got to slow down, if that's what we want. But if we just in here to just make money and get clicks, then we understand that too. So. That's why I just appreciate the team. I appreciate everybody that we don't let anything online or anything really get to us, because we're in our own cocoon. We're a team. So anything outside of that don't really affect us in the building.
Okay, so he was basically talking to the media when that happened. Like the Darryls, the Limas, all of them was like running and saying, "Oh, this just means that Shedeur is not QB1. Just means Shedeur is not doing good." Blah 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 blah. So moving on. Okay, I was gonna show y'all the the Jimmy Horn clip, but I'm gonna show y'all that on another video, okay? Because I also want to show y'all a few clips from Shedeur as well. The reason why I'm gonna show the Jimmy Horn clip on another video is because I also want to show y'all Jimmy Horn clips, okay? So here is, remember the part of Quincy? So this is the clip of Quincy right here. I wanted to show y'all this part. Okay. Now, listen in.
All right, I got a question for you though.
What's your question?
If you had a walk out of the tunnel song, what song would it be?
Perfect timing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope yours would be that too.
All right. All right, y'all. That's all I wanted to show y'all. Let me know how you guys feel about the press conference. I feel like Shedeur did everything right. I feel like Shedeur is media savvy. Shedeur did exactly what he's supposed to do. Shedeur answered exactly the way he's supposed to answer it, okay? Shedeur replied and reacted exactly the way he's supposed to reply and react, period. Point blank. That's it. That's it. For those who felt like Shedeur was going to come out and say exactly what happened, that's not in his pedigree. It's just not. It's just not. He is a football player trying his best to become QB1, trying to be considered and known as a franchise quarterback for the Cleveland Browns. So he did exactly what he's supposed to do. He had his coaches back. He didn't throw nobody underneath the bus. He's still supporting Jerry Jeudy, even though we know he can't catch. Still supporting Deshaun Watson, even though we know Deshaun Watson knew way before Shedeur and didn't tell Shedeur. Still, Shedeur is living up to what he said he is going to live up to, okay? He is still being that guy, no matter what other shit is going on around him. I love that for him. I love our nephew, baby. I cannot wait. Y'all already know preseason game starts today. I actually think the Green Bay Packers play today, which means Will Shepherd plays today. And I think the Chargers plays today. And there's another player on the Chargers that was at CU. Let me see what his name is. So this is Sincere right here. You guys don't remember? Sincere when undrafted and he signed with the Chargers. He is going to play today. I hope he have a really great game. And then we have also Will Shepherd is going to play today. So make sure you guys tune in. Make sure you guys watch. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate y'all. Don't forget, needs to name it on Tall Nice and Talk Sports. Ciao.